Two-step equations. Simplifying. We use order of operations and we multiply or divide before we add or subtract. But when we're solving, we work backwards and we add or subtract before we multiply or divide. So let's look at example 1. Solve for x. We have 2x plus 8 equals 13. Now, when we are solving, we work backwards. We're going to add or subtract before we multiply or divide. So the first thing we're going to have to do then is we're going to need to deal with this. Now the reason why we deal with the plus 8 first is because we really want to just get this variable all by itself. So in order to do that, we're going to need to start getting the left-hand side, moving in things over to the right. So the first thing we need to do is subtract 8 from both sides. This gets rid of it here because this is just 0. So now we have 2x plus 0 equals 13 minus 8 is 5. So the next thing we have is 2x is equal to 5. Now, in order to solve for x, we need to go ahead and just divide on both sides, which is what we've done in the previous videos. So 2 divided by 2 is just 1. And now 5 over 2. So we can just write x equals 5 over 2, or we can say x equals 2.5. Now let's do another example. Example 2, solve for x. So here we have x over 2, so it's as a fraction, or you can say x is being divided by 2, minus 4 equals 21. So we have to work backwards, so the first thing we need to do is either add or subtract when solving. So when we go ahead and add on both sides in order to get x by itself. So we have minus 4 plus 4, so that's 0. We have an equal sign. 21 plus 4 is 25. Then we'll just bring x over 2 straight down. And so we have x over 2 plus 0, so just x over 2 equals 25. In order for us to get x by itself now, we would need to go ahead and multiply both sides by 2. This way we get x by itself, like there, because this will just become 1, because 2 over 2 is just 1. So now we have 25 times 2, so x is equal to 50.